Hello guys and good morning once again and welcome back for our game number 2 for the first series for Bali Majors group stage. So kanina for game number 1 nanalo Invictus Gaming and tingnan natin kung makakabayo ba dito this time yung Execration. Well, kanina nagkaroon tayo ng first phase Medusa for IG and good thing naman for Execration is naban out naman nila yung Medusa. But this time around Execration we still go for Tekis and Brood Mother and for IG naman it's gonna be another Enchantress and the Sacred Hero is gonna be Terrorblade. So, very unusual yung kinuwang saving hero dito ng IG. Knowing na you're up against Broodmother, wala namang kayang gawin dyan, entire blade. You don't have any ways to clear out the spiderlings. Usually, yung pinanglalay nila sa Broodmother is Naga, Siren, or Slark. Pero they ban out the Naga, they ban out the Morph, you still have Phantom Lancer for Execution. That's one of the best counter on their blade.
5 seconds. Come on, Radiant team, you gotta pick them right.
And the Execution with the third pick, they'll go for the Pagna. So, Pagna, meron pa naman tayong Storm. Actually, pwede naman siyang kunin ng Invictus Gaming if they want. Pero since you already have Pagna for Exe, pwede na sila kumuha ng Storm kung hindi man yung kukunin ng IG.
You got 10 seconds left.
Para lang dun sa unlimited na kaya ma-provide na itong hero to. But IG will go for the Mars on the third pick and ito na yung magiging answer nila on the Broodmother. And after that one, they're gonna go for Batrider. Might be their support or mid hero. Depende pa naman yan sa mga katapat. Pero Mars is one of the best counter against Broodmother. You do have the arena and yun lang naman kailangan mo gawin. Trap down mo lang yung Broodmother sa arena. He can't do anything. Even though he has a spider webs, di ko pa rin naman pwedeng lumabas ng arena.
5 seconds, Morty. It'll be fine. Oh, Dire team ban!
Storm Spirit!
Well, Storm pa rin naman yung kunin dito na Execration. Since they have the Pag na high palaki sa Sakuragi. And for IG, na yung Storm yung magiging mid hero nila dito. Pwede na ilagay sa mid yung Batrider. I see no problem kung makakatapat naman dito yung Storm. You just need to spam out your spells.
Ooh, Radiant team
And
ban!
parang mas okay na rin kasi talaga yung Batrider core ngayon. Since na-nerf nga siya. Pero okay pa rin naman siya support. Di nga lang siya ganun kalakas katulad dati. So Execration, they're just looking for the safe in hero and for Invictus Gaming. Mid or pause 4 yung missing sa kanila right now. So Phantom Lancer will be banned out. Ano pa pang open dyan na okay to deal with Terrorblade? Juggernaut.
10 seconds to pick your hero, you moron. Radiant team ban!
Juggernaut, Slark. Actually, Slark yata yung the best for Execration.
Uh, 10 seconds to pick your hero, you moron. 5 seconds, Morty. It'll be fine.
So we still have a lot of reserve time for Execration. Kasi medyo confused din sila kung mid ba or pause for yung hinahanap ngayon ng IG. And actually for the Storm, kaya mo naman tiisin talaga yung Batrider lane.
Dire team pick.
Well, Pac would be the last ban for Execration and for IG. Dito natin malalaman kung ano ba talaga magiging role ng Batrider for this game.
Yeah, 5 seconds left now. Come on, Radiant team, you gotta pick them right.
The sack.
Well, it's gonna be the last pick pa rin naman for IG. So, still another hero to deal with the Broodmother. So, Batrider support yung gagamitin ng IG and for Execution. Slark sana yung maganda for this game kasi yun nga lang Lesh yung kalaban, diba? So, nandun pa rin yung damage inside the Shadow Dance, inside the Depth Shroud. So, parang Ang hirap na mag-slark for this game. Well, still have 14 seconds left for execution. So, Trow Ranger, Slark, Juggernaut, Bloodseeker. Ano pa bang okay this game? Actually, Bloodseeker parang X din siya sa akin. Parang tatayuan lang din yun ng Lesh. Hindi na naman siya okay to deal with the Terrorblade or size. Still open. Tingin ko okay lang naman si Ursa. Pero sa ngayon kasi parang hindi na talaga lumalabas yung hero na yun. Wala na masyado nagpipick ng Ursa. Sa napapansin ko lang. But it's gonna be the Monkey King last week for execution. So, okay lang naman to for this game. At least you still have way para malaman kung sino ba yung totoong Terrorblade. And yun nga, siguro yung problema mo lang dito is you're up against Mars and Batrider na sobrang dali lang pumutol ng puno. So you have to be careful about using your 3 dance. And for execution, you do have the Monkey King on the last week. Pero kung titignan mo yung heroes nila, wala sila nung control na meron compared to IG. Like their heroes, they have a lot of stuns. They have the last and automatagos on the BKBs for execution. They only have blast off. Wala tayong any spells na parang okay inside this Wukong's command or maybe to hold someone down from IG. So I think for this game number 2, mas better pa rin yung draft ng IG compared to execution. Pero tignan natin.
You
Depende
really
pa
gotta
rin
pick a
naman yan sa
hero. You got 10
playstyle.
seconds left. You better pick your hero. 5 seconds. Huh. Oxygen-rich atmosphere. Giant testicle monsters. We'll be fine. Let's party!
Well, let's see another smoke play for execution. This time, parang ang hina ng heroes nila in getting first blood, unlike for IG. I think natin, they might still try.
Oh, Morty. Oh, it's about to start, Morty.
Huzzah!
Well, a smoke play this time for IG. And, Tino will be spotted out. We have those silver wars pero for Tino, and then naman yung spider webs. So, he still has it free pathing and, Magta-try pa ba dito yung IG. Shanks gets caught. They had the reflection to slow him down, pero that's the pag na flame break will be used for the pushback. Blood grenade for the slow. And Shanks, Fleet Earth will connect from Emo. And QIQX will take the first blood against Shanks. Sabihin ko sana mabilis naman yung pag na, pero doon blood grenade yung ginamit dito ng IG. Just take that kill. And naging worth it naman yun.
Unorthodox, but effective.
But for the bottom lane, this Monkey King together with Tech is to face up against the Mars and but Rider, so you still need to be careful about their positioning. Andyan pa rin naman yung flame break for the pushback and then yung spear follow up for the Mars. Still 0-1 for this game. Looking at the middle lane, Bob na ako naman siya ng decent farm against the Lesh. Now we're gonna have another pause, so chill lang muna tayo ulit saglit. By the way, habang nakalive tayo ng game between Execration and IG, nakalive pa rin naman si Paul ng game number 2 ng Team Liquid and Shopify Rebellion. So, hindi ko alam kung ano hinihintay natin pero sino may nag-pause. So, may IG ulit yung nag-pause. So, wait na lang natin. Meron yata tayong problema na naman. Ayun na pa to, just like yung number 1, ang dami ring pause na nangyari. Well, we're finally back and wala pa naman mangyayari dito for this lane. Like, especially this lane, yung pag na together with Broodmother. Wala talaga silang gagawin against this Terrorblade and Enchantress. Masyado pang mahina yung Broodmother at this point. Still needs a lot of level. Same goes for the pag na hirap din kalaban na Enchantress. With that Enchant, kukuha lang siya ng creep every time. You can just use the creep to zone out this pag na and Broodmother. Pero later on naman may hirapan na sila dyan pag level 6 especially yung Broodmother. At bottom lane, Palos gets cut and the spear will connect onto Carly instead but he's still trying to chase out Palos. Stun is still available for the MP. Gets a stun onto 2 heroes and Palos. Andyan pa naman yung Jingo Mastery. He managed to dash out some damage pero POW still take him out with this one right click and nagkaroon pa tayo ng bonus for IG. Nadami na rin dun yung courier and for the Batrider, Universal Hero din kasi siya. So medyo masakit pa rin naman yung damage niya. So 2-3 at 3 minutes, QIQX goes down at the top lane. 13 is falling low on HP pero good thing naman is wala tayong Metamorphosis on the Terrorblade. So as long as walang meta yung Terrorblade, wala ang kakatakutan on the Broodmother.
Stupendous!
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack!
Well, Shaggy goes down on the bottom lane. So, sobrang even pa rin naman ng game natin. Pero top lane parehas low dito yung heroes ng Execration. But for IG, dali naman sila magawa without a Metamorphosis. Hindi rin kasi okay yung kasama ng Terrorblade sa lane. You're laning together with Enchantress, so wala naman siya kaya ma-provide sa'yo na slow or stuns unless makakuha ka ng magandang creep. But anyway, Bob is in trouble. PYW with the chase. Flame Break still on cooldown for 9 seconds, so hindi naman na yata niya maabot. Dito yung Storm. So Bob is still be fine, and yung water dun yun yung kailangan makuha dito ni Bob, and wala yata siyang makukuha. Pero andyan naman yung TP from Shanks for that battle refill. So kahit pa paano may bawi. Pero actually sobrang aga ng rotation na yun for the supports. It's only 4 minutes and nagsisecure na sila agad ng water dun. Well, understandable for Execration, kailangan mong bigyan ng solo experience yung Brood Mother. Pero yung Mars sa bottom lane, parang hindi mo siya pwedeng iwan. He's facing MK and Tekis. So, kawawa yung Mars pag naiwan siya. And actually, hindi na siya nakakuha ng creeps. He's just glitching some experience.
That force field leads me to believe that Dire just fortified their structure.
Well, on the middle lane, Electric Vortex on to Emo and Bob. Meron pa naman tayong stick charges from Emo. He's only level 5, so he still doesn't have the ball lightning, so Emo is safe.
Huzzah!
Well, middle lane, they still want to try. Bob is still level 5, and Emo will take out the Storm Spirit, and for Shanks, wala naman naman din si Emo. So we're just looking for this power rune. PYW is here with the rotations. We have 2 supports here for IG to secure this power rune, and now Shanks with the blast onto QIQX. Lost the sticky bomb for some slow. He's gonna get the double damage in QIQX. Blood grenade for the slow, and right clicks from Shanks, and QIQX finally goes down. Kill goes for Tekis. And for Emo, he's just gonna go for this Phantom rune instead. He might try to go for Palos. They had to work for the slow spear, connects, but it will not hit 3, so wala tayong stun, and Emo with rotation, it's not gonna do anything up against the MK. It's gonna get that battle refill.
Man, what? Get up on out of here, because Radiant just fortified their structure. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under
Well,
attack.
Metamorphosis will be used by Dust. They still have the catapult
boy,
here for
Dire's
IG.
middle tower is under attack.
They're trying to take this tier 1 tower, and for Execution, mukhang hindi naman yata sila magde-defend. Pero dito pa rin naman si Palos.
Dire's top
But he's
tower
only
is under
level
attack.
5, and wala siyang magagawa up against the 3 heroes, so
Radiant's bottom tower, could you?
early objective for IG, but we do have this 1k goalie for Execution. And magkakaroon naman yata tayo ng trade-off.
Tower's under attack.
Since si Tino is already level 6, this time he's gonna go for this tier 1 on the top tower. So may even out naman nila yung nakuha objective dito ng
Dire's
IG.
top tower is under attack. Not my problem, but Dire's top tower just fell. Oh boy, Morty, there's some pretty fantastic stuff happening right here. Yeah, you said it, Rick.
I'm over here.
Looks like Dire's structures are fortified.
Huzzah!
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack.
So 4 for 8 minutes and a 1k golded for Execution. So si Tino, andyan naman yung levels niya. Wala nang kaya lumit sa kanya. Maybe yung Mars, pwede. Pero yung entire Blade, hindi talaga siya pwede lumit against a good mother. But anyway, QIQX gets caught on the bottom lane, and Carlo with another kill. With Earth 2 connects, and we had the stun from that enchanted creep. So Bob, wala naman na siya enough mana to go for another jump on this slash. So they're happy with that kill onto the edge. Now they have this 2k gold lead.
Where's the party?
Well, PYW goes down here at the middle lane. So, looking at the current net worth, leading naman dyan si Tina, followed by Palos.
Dire's middle tower's under attack.
And now Pop goes in, doesn't have any mana actually to go for that electric vortex. So, Tina with the rotation, they want to get this mid tower. We have the blast from the Pugna, pero masyadong low. Yung heals to the Execration now. Rina will be Tina trying to dash out the spear, but it will still connect from Shang Yu split earth for the follow-up, and Tina goes down PYW with the TP, pero mukhang wala naman na yata siya maabutan. Masyadong matagal yung TP niya dito sa middle lane. Ang aga mo. Hi, kay Aninganer pa. So, maaga na lahat ng games natin for Bali Major. 10 AM na tayo lagi mag-start. So, yeah. Back to morning person, pero Bob with the jump. Electric Vortex onto him, but can they take him out? Still have the stun here for Palos. So, Imo goes down, and QIQX is gonna be the next target. It's only level 5. Doesn't have the untouchables yet, and still be a double kill for Palos.
Double kill. Radiant's courier got killed. You know how much stuff he was carrying? Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower, it's gone. That was good play. Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack.
Looking for me?
Dire's top tower is done for. Nice! It's like that song, Lump Lumpa Nop Noops, a Noop Noop Noops.
Huzzah!
So do we go lead for Execution and QHX will be the target? Again, we have the Electric Vortex for the control and that Mines to take out this Enchantress. So 9-6 at almost 12 minutes. So good start to for Execution. And ito na nga talaga yung power ng Pugna together with the Storm. Anlimana na yan.
Huzzah! Over here now. Bounty. Zip zap. Ho-ho!
So top lane, Shang tried to go for the TP out, but we have enough damage to take him out. We have enough damage to take him out in time. So 4K go lead for Execration. And for IG, wala pa naman silang kayang gawin right now. They still need to wait their items. Maybe yung Blink Dagger on the Mars, which is medyo malayo pa. Talo pa Execution sa first game, yes. Talo sila ng game number 1.
Oh man, what? Get up on out of here! Radiant fortified their structure!
Their Blast of connects onto 2. There goes the stun, and they will just be bursted out just like that. And the 5K goal lead for Execration. Now they had the control for this game. Hindi na yung 3 core heroes dito na extra in terms of net worth.
Dire's
Ay,
bottom
sorry.
tower is under attack.
Hindi ko pala na-mute. Grabe na yung ubo ko talaga. Anyway, Shang will be able to dash out the 3 dance and Arena will be used, pero andyan naman sa loob si Tina, so they still have the damage and dyan pa rin naman yung slow, pero Shang Yu is gonna be fine. Another web will be used by Tina, pero hindi na nila naabutan dito yung Mars. So, back to farming lang ulit. Nakakuha naman na tayo ng tier 2 tower for Execution.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
So, pwede na nilang kunin dito yung outpost just for some additional control on the map. So Bob goes here on the bottom lane. We had the last of for the control metamorphosis from Dust, pero yung damage still not enough to take out Bob. So Shanks will just provide some sustain.
Oh boy, Dire's middle tower's under
So
attack.
nice try na lang siguro for IG, pero fresh metamorphosis yung ginamit doon ni Dust, and they're not gonna take any objectives with this one. So we will just use it in farming. So without the metamorphosis for 2 minutes, parang medyo passive lang ulit yung IG. But they can still play around the Mars. Arena will be up in 2 seconds, and he finally has his Blink Dagger.
Mine.
Now Wukong's one will be dropped onto Emo. It will have the damage, and the Shangyu with the Arena catches Palos, but not be able to save out Emo. So another huge pick up for Execration. Now they're up by 6k. So ano bang next objective pa nilang kunin? I don't know kung kaya ba nila mag-Roshan. Hindi ko alam kung meron silang enough time. Kasi MK mahina siya sa Rosh. Siguro yung Broodmother, okay.
Huzzah! Here I am.
My sprites are
Over
with
here
us.
now.
Well, QX, they had the Vortex, we had the Blast Off, and another kill for Execution. Now they're up by 7k, and Shangyu goes in, Spirit connects onto Harlow. You have the follow-up Split Earth, but a nice counter stun from Palos, and now Emo. There goes the Rhinos from Palos. We have the lasso onto Harlow, pero in damage was still be taken out by the Sparker, pero double kill secured for Bob, and Tino is trying to chase up POW, but he doesn't have the Spiderlings anymore, so Tiro's dead for IG, and now they're going for another Tiro tower. Well, for Dust, wala pa rin yata siya metamorphosis. I think it's still on cooldown for 35 seconds.
Fortify them, their structures should work. Oh boy, Dire's middle tower's under attack. Dire's middle tower's under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Haste.
Oh jeez, Morty, they're going after Dire's bottom tower.
Well, for Tino, I think he already has his BKB and Echo Saber for Bob. Witchblade and, Witchblade. Well, for Palos, gonna go for a BKB on his next item as well, pero yan, QX gets caught. We have that long ball lightning from Bob, and QX goes down, but does have the buyback now. Arena will be used by Shangyu. Palos goes down, Tino, and finally pop his BKB, but still be targeted. They want to go for pure W, he reverses it out on QX will be dieback for the Enchantress, and Tino is tanking a lot of damage on this metamorphosis, pero mukhang okay pa naman yata siya. Mukhang hindi naman na yata nila maabutan ni Team Broodmother, and Shanks has to clarify onto himself. Pero hindi pa rin naman yung chase, they still have the Lightning Storm for some slew. And that one final right on that Terrorblade to be able to take out Shanks and dominate si Carlo. So 4 heroes goes down in exchange of 2, and of course buyback on the edge. So huge win pa rin naman yun for IG. Sa totoo lang, ang laking goal yun ako nila for the team fight. They have long streaks for Execration. So ito na nga ba yung sinasabi ko, sobrang solid ng team fight na meron dito yung IG. Having this multiple disables, unlike Execration, parang tinatakbuhan lang sila na IG. Now they're down to 6k gold lead. And for Dust, wala naman siya metamorphosis ulit. So cooldown lang ulit for IG.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Well, Execution will try to go for this rush, and it's only 90 minutes, and I think meron naman silang enough damage. Mate naman yung right click nung Broodmother kahit pa paano. It's already down to half, and knowing na walang metamorphosis yung Waterbleed, free ocean na to for Execution, so Aegis might be given to Bob. Since siya naman yung nauunang pumapasok sa team fight, so Aegis will be given to the Storm Spirit. Now they're gonna use these Wind Gates, trying to look for someone here for
Radiant's middle
IG.
tower is under attack. Oh, Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower is destroyed.
All in service to imbalance.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Illusion.
Well, 5K ulit for Execration and wala pa naman yata mangyari for this game. So, tingnan nyo muna yung items nila for a bit. Ubo muna ako saglit.
Whoa, Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Well, last who will be is onto Shanks. Now, Bob goes in. We have the arena connecting onto Dino. Shanks will be bursted down. Now, Dino gets caught with the spear. They have the damage splitter for the follow-up. Hindi na makakapag-BKB. Dito yung Root Mother and Palos. Mukhang nadamay din yata sila sa arena. Nakatuwa nga lang yung MK dun sa ibabaw ng puno. I don't know why. Might be some bug or whatsoever. Pero spear connects in time onto the storm. You have the splitter for the follow-up. So, another team fight won for IG. Now, they're down to 2K gold lead. Yung dalawang magkasunod na yun for IG and nakikita natin right now na hindi na naging effective yung heroes ng Execration. Hi kay Christopher Casero, sana manalo Execration this game. Kanina pwede sana no? Sobrang laki nung lead nila kanina pero dalawang team fight na yung napapanalo ng IG. So medyo mahirap na tong game na to for Execration. Kailangan pa natin hintayin yung BKB ng MK. Parang ayun na lang yung chance nila.
What a bounty!
Sure attend us.
Well, the Tormentor will be taken by Execution and in short update, it will be given to Carlos. So, the active places sa kampe. I think mas better yata kung kay Shanks napunta para at least meron silang pantanggal agad the illusions ng Terrorblade. Pero yun nga lang, minalas lang dun si Shanks.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
I'm over here.
So, this time around, Dust is currently leading in terms of net worth and meron na rin siyang enough gold to buy his Ives Caddy. So, payaman na ng payaman yung heroes ng IG and well, Carlo to manage to find the QIQX. But it's just a support. Nabomba lang sa Twin Gates.
Oh, Dire's warrior got killed. Are you kidding me? Weak. Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Oh, great. Dire's bottom tower just got destroyed. Oh, Radiant's top tower is under attack.
A tithe to the impurities. Over here now.
Oh, Radiant's top tower is under attack. Oh, Radiant's top tower is under attack! Oh boy, Dire's bottom tower's getting hit. Those little rascals are hitting.
Well, Arena will be used by Shangyu and will catch Carlo. They have the spear for the stun. Well, si Bob na dahil siya naman yung spear pero Lasso will be used onto Shang so POW doesn't have enough time to take him out. Pertino gets caught with the stun. We had a lightning heal for Shanks. Pertino finally pops his BKB. Uses the big ball, still trying to run away, and Bobby doesn't have any mana left. For IG, they still have the Metamorphosis, so kailangan talaga nila maghabol, pero stun connects from Palos with 2 out the split earth. Palos will finally pop his BKB. Blast of confused by Carlo, pero Wukong's command will be dropped. Electric Vortex onto Dust. Now Thunder onto Shangyu, and Dust is gonna be fine. Bob is gonna go down, and even with the stun, will catch Palos as well, and that's Zero's dead for Execration, and Shanks can be the next target. Another spear will be used by the Mars. So this time around, we add this 3K gold lead for Invictus Gaming. Parang for Execration, hindi sila nagkakaroon ng magandang timing to use their BKB. Laging sunod-sunod yung stun, yung nagagawa ng IG, like spear, follow-up, split earth. There's no time for Execration to react.
Zap! Huzzah! Ha 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 ha!
So, 4K gold lead for IG, malapit naman na mabuhay yung Roshan, though we're not yet sure kung gaano katagal. Bago mabuhay yung Rosh. Kung ilan pala yung additional time.
Touché! Huzzah!
So, Roshan will be up in 2 minutes and 20 seconds. So, sobrang tagal. Actually, abutin tayo ng daytime for Roshan. So, it will spawn on the bottom side. Sa Regent Rosh pit. But anyway, IG with the smoke play. Sa 5-man smoke and sino ba yung mga huli? Might be Bob. Now they had the Vision PYW with the Screamer onto yourself, trying to look for the Storm. But he's gonna go for the ball, lightning out and instant TP for the Storm. So back to safety lang. Meanwhile, Kira is just farming this neutral on the other side. The proximity mines will be popped. And naubos na yata yung bomba dito ni Carlo. So naghihintay din ng Roshan dito yung IG, not knowing na sobrang tagal pa bago mabuhay ng Rosh.
Oh, Radiant's top tower is under attack!
We're here now. I'm over here. Looking for me.
Well, another PKB will be used and it's gonna be Dust. We do have the Flaming Lasso onto Tino, but can they take him out? Tino, nakapag-PKB naman siya before that last and now Shanks gets caught. It's gonna fall instantly. Same goes for Palas. Kakatalo na lang dun. And hindi na siya makakapag-BKB and Tino is still playing around his spider webs. And there's still time to chase him out. Now he's trying for this TP and Spear is on cooldown. Or actually, hindi na pala umabot yung Spear. for the hands of Arturo's dead for Execration, and ito namin sinasabi ko, like this MK last week, you're up against Firefly and you're
Oh,
up
Radiant's
against
top
Arena.
tower is under attack.
Lagi ka talagang madadali dyan sa kapunuan. Lagi siyang nahuhuli with his 3 dyan. So, Roshan will be up in 28 seconds, so it will
Top
be
tower
daytime
is
nga.
under attack.
But mabubuhay naman yung heroes sa
Radiant's
Execration by the
top
time they
tower
can
is
still try to
destroyed.
contest this second rush.
When are these people gonna learn? When are these people gonna learn, Morty?
Well, on the other side, Spear will be used onto Carnopolis, goes in with the stun onto QXQX. Most man will be dropped, and now Bob with the jump to try to look for the Mars. They had the electric force for the control, and Shang Yu finally goes down. But we do have 2 buybacks on these heroes, and Tino still trying to chase someone out. But a nice lead from Emo, catching 2 heroes. Still has the shield rune. Well, Tino finally pops his Mantis style, gets a split earth onto this cliff, pero Tino is gonna be fine. Andyan pa rin naman yung lightning from Shanks for some heal. But Emo is still trying to chase them. The Carpify for some slows, and mukhang wala na maabutan dito yung IG. Well, or maybe not. We have the Arena catching 2 heroes, and the Spear connects onto Palos. Dami na rin dito si Bob, but he's gonna go for the ball, lighting out. Tino doesn't have the BKB anymore, and a few AQX fighting each other, but he has a Glimmer onto himself. No detection for the Brood Mother, and Tino right clicks from Dust. Ajax Scan is finally available, so yun na ganun kalaki yung lifesteal from his insatiable hunger. So, triple kill for Emo. Worth it naman yung naging buyback dito for IG. And now we don't have any buybacks for Execution. They can just go for this high ground, or never mind. Meron pa rin pala tayong Storm. So, much safer for IG if kukuha muna sila ng Roshan.
Come get healed.
So, easy Roshan for IG. Aegis will be given to Dust, and Cheese goes for Emo.
Horn of the Realm. A tithe to
Hi,
the
Kuya
impurity.
Jason Francisco. Grabe ka naman. Para kay Jorel. Hi, Ate Val. Nag-joke pa. Wala yung parang ganda na na early nila no? Pero yung teamfight talaga. Hindi nila kaya 5v5 yung IG. So, IG is still up for 3 minutes and 20 seconds. We still have a lot of time for IG. So, meron pa naman tayong dalawang tier 2, or actually, dalawa pa ba? Yeah, meron pa tayong dalawang tier 2 tower for Execration. So, I think ito muna yung mga gustong kunin ngayon ng IG. Napanood na nga. Bawi na lang sa blacklist natin, Mash. Minalas tayo ngayon.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
So, onto this tier 2 tower and hindi naman natin i-defend ng Execration. So, pwede pa rin naman humigrant dito yung IG. But they're just gonna go for this smoke play first. Well, andyan naman yung proximity mine. So, aware naman yung Execration dito na naka-smoke yung IG. So, this time around, they're just playing around their base. Di sila pwede lumabas.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Zip.
Na finally, meron naman na tayong BKB for Bob. Pero ito rin nakatouch yung high ground push. And now Palos gets caught with the flaming lasso spear. It's not gonna hit Palos in time. He pops the BKB, pero we still have that ice candy for some snow. And one more rank is all they need. Pero Palos to be able to survive and TP out for the Mars. If we have the hands up from Carlo. And then just blast off. And Shangyu goes down. Doesn't have the buyback. Same goes for Carlo and Bob with that long jump. Wala naman siya makukuha ang kills. Just trying to clear out this creep wave. Fortification will be used by Execution and for IG. Kailangan pa rin nila lumaban with this Metamorphosis even without the Mars. And now Palos Walls command will be dropped onto Dust. We had the electric vortex stun for the follow-up and Gleamer came. Dust will be used by Shanks and Dust. I think he's gonna be fine. Meron pa rin naman siyang Sunder but on the backline Sino is trying to take down someone. I think it's PYW. Pero yun nga, andito rin yung heroes ng IG. So, Execration, I mean, okay naman na yung naging high ground defense nila. Nakuha naman nila yung Mars kahit papano. And no more Metamorphosis for the Terrorblade and 1 minute left for the Aegis. Wala na tayong time for IG to go for this high ground push. I think back to farming lang ulit yung gagawin nila. 100 seconds pa yung kailangan nyo hintayin for Metamorphosis. And you don't have the Mars for some setup. So, pwede maghintay na naman tayo ng another Roshan.
几号人物啊？跟我玩这个东西？
Gotcha.
Hi, Kuya Arnel. Mas okay, hindi puro sigaw. Hindi rin tayo makasigaw, boss. Minamalat tayo. Minamalat na may sipon at ubo pa.
Invisibility.
So, Aegis finally expires and Dust is gonna go for data boost. So, damage item na lang naman na yung kulang dito nung Terrorblade. You have defensive item and dyan yung Scanning for some stats. You even have BKB and Butterfly. And wala naman tayo MKB for Execution.
Oh boy! Radiant's middle barracks are getting attacked. Man, you might as well save that energy because Radiant just fortified their structures.
Well, Lasso will be used by PYW. Catches Palos again, but this time makapag-BKB na naman siya. So, Buong's command. Wala naman tayong heroes dyan for IG inside the ring. So, wala tayong damage actually on this MK now. Thus, we'll just go for this first set of racks. And successful naman sila in taking it. So, they don't have the Aegis. Meron pa rin naman tayong Metamorphosis still up for half duration. Wala tayong Buong's command on the MK. So, pwede pa rin humigrant dito yung IG. We still have the stun from Evo. Andyan yung Shard of Gate. Now, Bob goes in. Pero wala pa naman yung creep wave. Another creep wave is already in for IG. Now, stun from Palos on the backline. Catches 3 heroes, but we have the spear. Oh my god, Palossi doesn't have the BKB. We have the splitter for the follow-up stun, and Palos finally goes down. No buyback for 80 seconds, and the QYQX electric vortex will be used, and it's gonna fall finally. PYW with the flaming lasso, pero wala namang mamamatay dito for Execution. We still have the sustain from Shanks, pero Tino still trying to hide on the things. So we have Emo with his Pulse Nova. So 3 heroes dead for IG. Pero yun nga lang, nakakuha pa rin naman sila ng isang set ng rack. So parang worth it pa rin yun for IG. Actually, pwede pa rin sila kumuha ng another one. We still have Emo here with his keys. No buyback for the heroes of Execution. Emo, focus lang sa goal. Makukuha naman niya dito yung mga melee racks. Now it's time for him to get out. Just need to reset. Wait out your team again. Or maybe wait out his third Roshan. Might be up for this daytime. So, Aghanim Blessing yung pwede makuha dito ng IG. Yes? Boon?
Mine is truly a blessed life. What I missed, here I am.
So, 40k gold lead for IG, pero yun nga lang yung Roshan na hinihintay natin. 2 minutes na naman yung kailangan natin i-wait out. Still a long time, pero IG, they have the map control naman.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
But Arena will be used and the Tino gets caught. We still have that flaming lasso, pero nice life win from Shang. So Tino is able to survive. Now it goes for Ryan. Back to full HP thanks to his insatiable hunger, pero yun nga lang, wala talaga tayong panghabol for Execration. So that's gonna be the team fight. Arena, some cooldown, same goes for the lasso, pero saglit lang naman yung kailangan hintayin dito ng IG. 30 seconds for the last and for the Arena, 60 seconds. Well, electric fortress will be used by Bob, but we have that nice spear from the Mars and the Great Earth for the follow-up. Pero nga ng Bob, can still pop his Biggie Bean time. Most one will be dropped by Palos. Carlo goes down and Shanks has to go for his buyback, pero Dust will be taken out. No buyback on the third blade, and QX will be the next target. Dino will get the double kill, and Emo will finally pop his cheese. Back to full HP, Bob goes down, now stun connects onto Tino, but he still has the life and for some sustain. Palos goes in, gets the stun onto Emo, but we have Shang Yu waiting for the right moment to go for the spear. Spear will connect onto Tino instead, but Shanks with the life drain harpoon will be used onto Emo, but Shanks get to enter even with the Gleamer. Still have the damage inside of Invis thanks to this Pulse Nova. So that's gonna be a full team wipe against Execration. Again, patay din naman yung Third Blade, but it doesn't matter as long as you have the ledge. Kayang-kaya nyo pa rin bumasag ng objectives.
Get it together, Wukong.
Well, 2 buyback will be used by Execration and for IG. I think enough na yata yun for them. Dalawang core naman yung nag-buyback. So it's time for them to get out. Emo with the Glimmer Cape. Meron siyang Glimmer? Or Glimmer siya? Meron siyang Glimmer pala. Never mind. So back to safety. 18 seconds for the third blade and they can just go for destruction. Agrim's Blessing. I don't know kung kanino maganda. Parang kahit kanino. Terror Wave, Nihilism. Okay siya for IG. So Roshan is falling low. We have the Aegis onto Dust and yung Agrim's Blessing. Kayo napunta? Asa na? It's on the ground. It will be taken by Emo, so Nihilism for the left. The Wolf's command will be dropped, but it doesn't matter. Emo still has a Nihilism. No, Bob's gonna be the target, but it's way too tanky for them. Arena will be used, and it's gonna be the 2 supports. Emo doesn't have the Split Earth, still getting chased now, but does have the cheese. Fine for now. We have the Rags from Dino. Emo finally goes down, but he has the buyback. Lyro's dead for Execution, but another buyback will be this time. It's gonna be Bob, better spear on the Tino. It's gonna be a dieback for the Brood Mother. We still have the Metamorphosis for Dust. So parang hindi na ideal to for Execution. They still want to force out this team fight without the Wukong's command. Pero multiple buybacks were used for the team fight. So si POW na lang yung may natatanging buyback for IG.
Thanks.
Radiant's bottom barracks are getting torn apart. I didn't think Radiant's bottom barracks would go
So under the tier 4 tower, we still have the tier 2 again on the top lane. So no mega creeps for IG, pero fortification will be used by IG. Still no brood mother for 7 to 8 seconds. You need to wait out Shanks for 10 seconds. So Wukong's command, ilang segundo pa to? Actually, it's finally available. Pero yun nga, gaya nga, sabi ko wala tayong disable to hold someone down inside the ring. Maybe with the electric vortex, pero Bob goes in. He wants to go for emo. He had to blast him for the follow, pero Forza will be used for the save, and now they're out. Wala nang tao inside that Wukong's command, pero Bob's is trying to go in. BKB will be popping out there like Vortex. Vortex will be used. This time will connect on the 2 years, so they don't have any follow-ups, and now it's two support. They're trapped inside the arena. They're gonna be taken out. No buybacks on these heroes. So it's just 2 heroes left for Execration and for IG. Just go straight for the ancients. No fortification. Palos gets caught. They have the spears. They turn for the follow-up, and that hex. Nice na natin for this blow for Bob, pero hindi pa rin naman yun enough to help down Palos. So GG has been called finally, and IG will take the series up against Execration. And that's it for our first series, guys. Yung next series natin will start by 12:30. So, mag-start na rin maya-maya. So, magkakaroon na naman tayo ng short break, pero yun nga ng Execration. Well, day number 1 pa lang naman to. And 1 series lang naman sila for today. Pero yun nga lang, maganda naman yung naging early na Execration. Pero yung hero nila, hindi talaga sila okay in terms of team fight. So, dalawang team fight lang naman yung napanalo kanina nung IG. And nabaliktad na nila bigla yung goal lead na meron yung Execration. Well, I don't know about the draft of Execration. Wala silang pang-catch or whatsoever. Wala talaga. Kaya parang ang pangit ng synergy ng heroes nila. Pero malay mo bumawi naman sila sa mga susunod na araw. But anyway, that's it for our first series for today. Magbabalik na lang ako ng 12:30. I think yung series na i-cover ko is Bleed Esports versus Quest Esports. So, another Southeast Asian team. Kita na lang guys, mga 10 minutes break or 15 minutes. So, thank you sa inyo lahat and see you.